Hi everyone, Martin here. So this Just a Minute is going to be just a minute or two longer than usual. This is a sympathy card from our vet. It's signed by everybody at the pet clinic because recently we lost one of our dearest friends. Laurie's personality was larger than life. She loved swimming, acting, singing bluegrass, and protecting our crops in the garden. And we rarely did anything without her.
I have their full, undivided attention.
Notice how Laurie puts Uggy in front so he gets the blame for it. Is that what you're doing, Story? Ooh.
Yes, it worked.
Sadly, she developed osteoarthritis, a common disease in older dogs. And one day, she dove into the earth hunting for moles, and her legs just collapsed. She was bedridden for weeks, on steroids and pain medication.
It's all right, baby. It's all right. Daddy loves you, okay?
Laurie's prognosis wasn't good, and we talked about putting her to sleep. It was awful. I mean, how could we do such a thing? It was much easier for us to pray for a miracle.
Move this leg. Come on. What about this one? Come on, Laurie. Move your legs.
Laurie was so tenacious.
Look at her.
She never gave up.
That is so awesome.
And one morning, she just got up from her bed.
She's just doing it all by herself.
We were thrilled to see her walking around again.
Come on.
Filled with hope for her recovery, we tried to get back to normal. And despite her injuries, Laurie wanted her place back in the family.
You're back, aren't you?
She hobbled around as best she could, even climbed the steps.
Look at that. She made it.
But a few days later, she just seemed to get worse. At night, she fidgeted around in her bed, and our mornings became a very messy bathroom cleanup. For many of us, our pets are like family, and we can't imagine living without them. And even though their quality of life has diminished, we don't want to suffer the pain of losing them. But what about their suffering? Well, experts believe that animals hide their pain to protect themselves from predators, and their desire to please us just disguises their agony.
Laurie. Laurie.
Well, after a while, Laurie couldn't hide her pain any longer.
Oh, sweet girl.
She became unresponsive, disinterested in everything, including her food. It was as if every personality trait that made her so unique had left her.
This just ain't fair, huh?
She was so depressed, we really had to do something to help her. You know, a healthy lifestyle is not just about proper nutrition and regular exercise. It's also about love. We can't live well without it. The love that we shared with Laurie was unconditional. Her life was a precious gift. And as much as it hurt to lose her, we chose compassion over self-interest. And as sad as it seemed to say goodbye, our temporary grief ended her relentless suffering.
Good job, son.
Letting her go was an act of love that ran deep in our hearts.
She's so determined.
So the takeaway here is that if you ever face the same dilemma, or you're like us, still grieving the loss of your family pet, just remember that animals hide their pain. They choose to suffer in silence. Talking to our vet helped us to make the right decision for Laurie. We took on her suffering and gave her the peace that she longed for. So as difficult as it seems, rather than prolong their suffering, ask yourself the big question: how deep is your love? Give them a voice and go and have a chat with your vet.
Who's my bestest girl? Who is she? Is it you? Is it you? Yes, it's you. Bestest girl.
Thank you for watching this Just a Minute. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.